What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and I'm just gonna say it. I'm extremely fucking hyped. I didn't even know this was happening. Olivia Rodrigo has dropped a new song, new video. This is Vampire. I'm really excited to check this out. Olivia Rodrigo really took the world by storm when she dropped Driver's License, and then of course that whole build up into the Sour album release, which I was a huge fan of. And then it's kind of been like, we haven't really had music from her. She's probably just been enjoying this transition into this sort of level of fame. She became so successful very quick, but totally deserving. Sour was an amazing album. Before we get into today's video, I just want to plug my Patreon. I have full uncut album reaction to Sour. I did the Sour prom like watch party over there, and I also did an entire reaction to her documentary and kind of like behind the album. So if you want to check that out, links in the description. It means the world to me. That's how this channel is supported. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, all those things out of the way. Let's check out Vampire. I don't even know what to expect. Like,
hate to give the satisfaction asking how you're doing now. How's the castle built of people you pretend to care about? Just what you wanted.
okay, already a fan of her vocal delivery here. This is what kind of like really stood out to me immediately when listening to Driver's License the first time, which was she has that very captivating kind of like soulful and emotional vocal, got a lot of that like softness to it. It's very personal. It adds a lot of personality. It makes you feel like you're like really sitting there with somebody listening to their story.
How's the castle built of people you pretend to care about? Just what you wanted. Look at you, cool guy, you got it. I see the parties and diamonds. Sometimes when I close my eyes, 6 months of torture you sold to some forbidden paradise. I loved you truly. You gotta laugh at the stupidity, 'cause I've made some real big mistakes, but you make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. The way you sold me for
Oh!
Fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire.
Oh my God, she's out for blood, no pun intended. It's a lot to be able to come to terms with a lot of the things that you've been through in a relationship, but being able to see the other side of it and kind of like maybe where it wasn't healthy. And in this case, being with somebody who maybe was taking advantage of you for some of the, you know, popularity that you had or some of these beautiful things, but then only showing up at night, wanting to be around, you know, bloodsucker, wanting to take the life out of you, maybe get a little back in return, and at the same time, starfucker.
Every girl I ever talked to told me you were bad news. You called them crazy. God, I hate the way I called them crazy too. You're so convincing. How do you lie without flinching?
Oh yeah, you guys know I love those backing vocals right there.
How do you lie without flinching? What a mesmerizing, paralyzing, fucked up little thrill. Can't figure out just how you do it, and God knows I never will. And for me and not her, 'cause girls your age know better. I've made some real big mistakes.
Holy shit.
'Cause girls your age know better. I've made some real big mistakes, but you make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts as you sunk your teeth into like a goddamn vampire.
Oh, yes.
You said it was true love, but wouldn't that be hard? You can't love anyone, cause that would mean you had a heart. I tried to help.
Oh my God. I like one of the things I love about her, and this was like true throughout the Sour album too, right? The Sour album really going through that narration of a breakup and kind of everything that happens after. You basically go through all those emotions with her throughout that album. But what I love about her in this new era too is we're still getting that same sort of songwriting. It's very relatable. People have been through this shit. And that's why people like Olivia Rodrigo, who have the talent to back whatever lyricism they put out, like she can sing her ass off, right? And like we're all here for it. But she can keep up that same sort of theme. And so it really works well for the style that she does. And it's really captivating, again, to be able to hear that kind of songwriting and hear it still elevated with the vocals and everything coming back. You hear these rock parts coming back in. And like, I love that we're getting that again in this era, but in a new elevated sort of way.
You can't love anyone, cause that would mean you had a heart. I tried to help you out, now I know that I can't. Cause how you think's the kind of thing I'll never understand. I made some real big mistakes, but you make the worst wanna look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts as you sunk your teeth into me. Light sucker, fame fucker.
Okay, like that is real fucking emotion right there. When she says this part right here, she feels every fucking piece of this. And it's also like a stare down straight into the camera that whoever this song's about is going to have to see it and feel it.
Light sucker, fame fucker.
You can't fucking fake that.
Light sucker, fame fucker. Bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire.
Bro, I'm such a fan of this. I've been thinking constantly, like, where does Olivia go from here? Her success was so big with Sour. She got everything. Like you went from, putting out Driver's License and it being like a huge success to literally gaining everything with that album. It was incredible. But then like there's been this period where we've had nothing else from her. And like, I always knew we'd get another album. Don't get me wrong. Of course, Olivia Rodrigo's putting out another album. But like, I can't imagine as an artist, the kind of stress you're under whenever your first album becomes this major success. And now you're like, how do I do that again? And I'm sure that kind of weighs on you, right? Because it doesn't matter how like popular you are, how successful you are, that's something you're going to think about. Like, how do I do it again? And I feel like with this song, it is a elevated continuation of those feelings I was getting from Sour. You can tell that Olivia has matured in her songwriting. You can tell that there's maturity just in the like composition of these songs. And I think that seeing the theatrical pieces of this song coming to life in this is fucking incredible. So I am so stoked for Olivia. I feel like this is going to be a fucking badass album. Like Sour was amazing. This is going to be badasses too. So obviously I'll be doing a full uncut album reaction over on Patreon when this album finally drops. But I hope you guys liked today's video. Make sure to like the video for me. Let YouTube know that you like it. Subscribe to the channel. You guys can follow me on Instagram and let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this track, this comeback. It's not easy for every artist to do, but I feel like Olivia is doing it with flying colors right here. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.